Let me ask you something, Fa. What if I told you there is a business model completely free to start, no inventory, no employees, no office, that regular people with zero experience are using to make $10,000 a month? And not just some people, thousands of them. A 19-year-old college dropout, a stay-at-home mom, a guy who lost his job 6 months ago, all of them. Using the exact same model I am about to show you today. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, yeah, I've heard this before. Stick with me, because what I am about to show you isn't drop shipping. It is not crypto. It is not some sketchy MLM where you are selling supplements to your aunties. This is a real, legitimate business model. And the fact that it costs $0 to start is honestly the craziest part. So if you've got the next 8 minutes, this video could genuinely change the direction of your life. Let's get into it. Quick bit of context before we dive in. I am not here to sell you a course. I am not going to ask you to join a Discord or buy anything. Everything I am sharing today is completely free information that you could go and act on today if you wanted to. I started looking into this model about a year ago when I was frustrated. Frustrated that no matter how hard I worked, I was still trading time for money. Still stuck in the same loop. Wake up, work, sleep, repeat. And I kept seeing people online. Normal, average people, not geniuses. Building these quiet little income streams that were just running on autopilot without them having to show up every single day. I wanted to know what they knew, so I went deep. I researched, I tested, I talked to people doing it, and what I found surprised me. The model isn't complicated. In fact, it is almost stupidly simple. The reason most people miss it is because it doesn't look like a business at first glance. Okay, so what is it? It is called digital products combined with passive distribution. Now, I know that might sound like jargon, so let me break it down in plain English. A digital product is something you create once: an ebook, a template, a guide, a mini course, a Notion dashboard, a Canva pack, a Lightroom preset, a spreadsheet, and then you sell it over and over again forever. There is no manufacturing cost, no shipping, no stock. You make the thing once, you put it up for sale, and every single time someone buys it, that is pure profit going straight into your pocket. While you are sleeping, while you are at the gym, while you are out for dinner, the passive distribution part is the secret sauce. Instead of building your own website and hoping people find it, you list your product on platforms that already have millions of buyers coming to them every single day. Platforms like Etsy, Gumroad, PayHip, Teachers Pay Teachers. Creative Market, these are marketplaces where people are already searching for exactly what you are selling. You don't need to build an audience. You don't need a social media following. You just need to show up in the right place with the right product. That is it genuinely. That is the model. Make something once, list it somewhere with built-in traffic. Collect money. Now, let's talk about whether this actually works. Because I know some of you are skeptical, and honestly, good. You should be. There is a woman named Hannah who sells Canva social media templates on Etsy. She created about 40 templates over a 2-month period. That is it, 40 products. And now her Etsy shop does between $8,000 and $12,000 a month consistently without her creating a single new product. There is a guy who made a simple budgeting spreadsheet in Google Sheets. He listed it on Gumroad for $9. That spreadsheet has now been downloaded over 6,000 times. Do the math. A teacher who created classroom resources and lesson plan templates on Teachers Pay Teachers now earns more from that side income than her actual teaching salary. And here is the thing. These aren't influencers. They don't have hundreds of thousands of followers. They're not running ads. They just put genuinely useful products in front of people who are already looking for them. The market for digital products is enormous and still growing. We're talking about a global industry worth over $300 billion, and the barrier to entry $0. All right, so how do you actually do this? Let me give you the exact steps. Step 1, pick your niche. Think about what you already know. What do people ask you for help with? What skills do you have that others would pay to shortcut? It could be anything: fitness, budgeting, business, parenting, photography, cooking, productivity, design. Don't overthink this. The best niche is the one you actually know something about. Step 2, validate before you create. Before you spend time making anything, go to Etsy or Gumroad right now and search for products in your niche. If products already exist and have reviews, that is not bad news. That is proof people are buying. You want competition because competition means there is a market. Step 3, create your product. And this is where people freeze up. But your first product doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be useful. Use free tools: Canva for design, Google Docs or Notion for guides and templates, your phone for simple video content. You genuinely do not need to spend a single dollar here. Start small. A 5-page guide, a set of 10 templates, a simple checklist. Done is better than perfect every single time. Step 4. List it and optimize. When you list your product, your title and tags are everything. Do your keyword research. What are people actually typing into the search bar? Use those exact words in your listing. Write a clear benefit-focused description. Use clean, professional mock-up images. Again, free tools like Canva can make this look incredible. Price it properly. Don't go too cheap. Cheap signals low quality. Somewhere between $7 and $47 is the sweet spot for most digital products. Step 5, let it run. Once it is live, the machine starts working. The platform drives traffic. People find your product, they buy it. The money lands in your account. Your job from there is just to occasionally add new products, respond to reviews, and improve your listings over time. That is it. Now I already know what some of you are thinking, but I am not creative. You don't need to be. Some of the best-selling digital products are spreadsheets and checklists, pure function. No creativity required. The market is too saturated. The internet has 3 billion users. There is no such thing as saturated for a product that actually helps people. The mediocre stuff gets ignored. The genuinely useful stuff sells. I don't have time. Your first product could take a weekend. One weekend of work that then earns money for years. That is one of the best time investments you'll ever make. What if nobody buys it? Then you learn. You adjust, you try again. It costs you nothing to start, so it costs you nothing to iterate. This is the lowest risk business model I've ever come across. Call to action plus, close 650 to 8 o'clock here, is the truth that most people don't want to hear. The people making $10,000 a month with this model aren't smarter than you. They're not more talented. They're not luckier. They just started, they made an imperfect product, put it out into the world, got their first sale, probably for $9, and then they kept going. They added another product and another, and the income compounded. That is the whole secret. There is no shortcut inside the shortcut. You still have to do the work, but the work you put in once keeps paying you forever. That is the difference. So here's what I want you to do right now. Before you close this video, just open a new tab and go to Etsy. Search for something in a niche, Look at what is selling. Look at the reviews. Look at how simple some of these products are. And ask yourself honestly, could I make something like that? Because I am willing to bet the answer is yes. If you found this valuable, hit the like button. It seriously helps this channel more than you know, and it means I'll keep making videos like this. Subscribe if you want the follow-up video I am making on exactly which digital product niches are exploding right now in 2025. And drop a comment below. Tell me what niche you are thinking about. I read every single one, and I'll personally reply to as many as I can. I'll see you in the next one.